Welcome back everybody, my name is Nimble, bringing you yet another Mortal Kombat X tutorial. This tutorial is going to be teaching you how to use Reptiles Brutalities. So without any further ado, if you would like to see a specific brutality, feel free to hop on down to the description below where you'll find timestamps to help you get to each one. Otherwise, if you're interested in learning all of Reptiles Brutalities, then stick along with me. I'm going to be starting with the Deceptive variation, and we'll see you there. Alright guys, so first up we have the Acid Wash Brutality. Now in order to perform this brutality, you can be in any one of Reptile's variations. Now, what's key to doing this is you need to do at least 30% or more damage with your Acid Spit attack during the match. Now this means round 1 and 2 combined will accumulate to meet this requirement. So, Acid Spit in general does about 5 to 4% damage. It depends if you're using it in a combo or not, but let's go ahead and get into it. It'll take about, I want to say, 6 or 7, maybe 8 spits of acid to get this to properly meet the requirement of 30%. So here we go. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7, and there's 8. Simple enough, really not that hard. And now we just gotta lower opponent low enough, and that should do it. And simply, once you're ready for there, once you meet that 30% requirement, simply use your Acid Spit one once again, and you will get the Acid Wash Brutality. And here we go. And there we have it, my friends. Suffocation on slimy acid. Not really a worse way to go. I'm told suffocation is one of the worst ways to die, so. On to the next one. Alright guys, so next up we have the Heart Attack Brutality. Now in order to perform this brutality, you can be in any one of Reptile's variations. Now what's key to doing this is you need to hit your opponent with at least 5 tongue slaps during the match, which is again round 1 and 2, and then you want your final hit to come from yet another tongue slap. Now the tongue slap itself is very weak, so you're going to definitely want to plan on how to get your opponent with this, or at least watch your opponent's health, because it really only takes away such a small amount of health, as you'll see in a moment. Now again, a tongue slap is back X, or back square on the PlayStation, and here we go. 1, there we go. It's really that simple. It's just little chip damage. It's really not that much. So here's 2, 3, 4, 5, and as you can see, a general special move probably would have done more than that. This right here, that sweep did probably half of what we just got, but just continue to do that back X or back square, and you'll have your opponent dead in no time. So here we go, and there we have it. Definitely fits Reptile style nicely. I don't know how his tongue is so powerful that it can rip through their chest, but it's quite impressive. But it definitely fits his animalistic amphibian style, and I really like it. So on to the next one. Alright guys, so next up we have the Puke Brutality. Now in order to perform this brutality, you need to be in Reptile's Deceptive variation. Now what's key to doing this is you need to perform at least 3 acid puddles during the match, which is of course round 1 and 2, and then you want your final hit to come from a Slithering Slam combo or a Swamp Slam combo. So as usual, I will provide you with an example, and the acid puddle is down forward X and then right trigger, or down forward square and R2. And here we go with that. There we have it. You need to perform at least 3 of those, so there's 1, and then while that's happening, we want to demonstrate the Swamp Slam, which is the longer version of the combo, which you do not have to do if you do not desire. You can do the Slither Slam as well, but we're going to do the Swamp Slam and the Slither Slam just to demonstrate both. Now for the Swamp Slam, it is forward Y, X, and then X and A at the same time, or forward triangle, square, and X at the same time. So here we go with that, and there we have it. And then we have the shorter version, if you'd rather, which is forward Y, and then just X and A at the same time, right here. And there we have it, my friends. So let's perform those other 2 acid puddles. There's 1. And simply enough, we'll just wait for that to fade away, because you cannot perform more than 1 at the same time. And there's 2. So that should do it. We have now met the requirements to kill our opponent, and we simply have to finish him off with this combo. So let's go for it. And there we have it, my friends. I did the longer version just because it took more health out of him, and as you can see, it worked just fine. But again, you are welcome to use the short or long version of the combo, depending on your situation or skill, whatever you would prefer. On to the next one. Alright Alright guys, so next up we have the Kapper Brutality. Now in order to perform this Brutality, you need to be in Reptiles Nimble variation. Now you're going to want to activate your Basilisk aura, or your Basilisk Runner aura, which is of course the enhancer version, before you go for the final hit. If this is not active, you of course will not get the Brutality to work. Then your final hit itself should come from a Slippery Slide, which is the enhanced version of your normal slide. So here we go with an example as usual. And it is down down A to perform the Basilisk, or down down X on the PlayStation. And you are allowed to use the enhanced version of this, but for the sake of enhanced bar, we don't need to use it because our opponent is not active. Now, back forward B to do your slide, or back forward circle, but we're going to need to use the enhanced version, which is back forward B and then right trigger, or back forward circle in R2. So here we go. Simple enough, not too flashy at all. Now let's just get our opponent low enough. I think that will be plenty. So, again, activate your aura, make sure it's active. You'll know for sure because time will slow down around you and you'll have that yellowish-green tinge going on. And then simply use your back forward B right trigger or back forward circle R2 slide. So here we go. And the slide. And there we have it. I really like this one. It makes great use of his, slow-mo and how he can just smash through them with a lot of speed. Really makes him, the word nimble in this variation, have a meaning. So there we go. On to our final Brutality. Alright guys, so here we are with our final Brutality, Bow Dash. Now in order to perform this Brutality, you need to be in Reptile's Noxious variation. Now what's key to doing this is you need to have your Poison Gas aura active during the final hit, and you want your final hit itself to come from a Reptilian Smash, which is the enhanced version of your Reptilian Dash. Now of course, I will provide you with an example, and this one is not too hard at all. Simply get your gas active with the down down A or down down X on the PlayStation. Easy as that, and you'll know you'll have the little bug sounds playing and the kind of little bit of an acidy burning sound, and your body will get a cloudy hue around it, as you can see. Now your Reptilian Dash is back forward Y or back forward triangle on the PlayStation, and it should look exactly like that. Now we're going to need to use the enhanced version, of course, which is back forward Y, right trigger, or back forward triangle and R2. So here we go with that. And you'll know it worked properly if he swipes through them and then swipes back to hit them with a couple extra hits. So that really is all we have to it. Let's just get our opponent low enough. I think this should do it. One more punch. Yeah, this is perfect. And just get your Poison Gas active, no problem, and then use your enhanced version of the Reptilian Dash, known as the Reptilian Smash, and you'll get the Bow Dash Brutality. So here we go. Poison Gas active, and then the Smash. And there we have it, my friends. A nice strong uppercut that he'll never really forget. So there we have it. All of Reptile's Brutalities. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did indeed help you out, please leave me a like or a comment down below letting me know what you thought or what you might want to see in the future. And if you'd like to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe, because I promise you there's plenty more coming. So thank you all very much for joining me for this episode, and we'll see you next time, guys. Stay safe, stay happy. Let's try again. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So there we have it, my friends. This is definitely one you're going to want to practice. I had to practice for multiple hours before I could get this one Brutality. Unlike many of the Brutalities,